How about if I tell you that the jungle is buzzing, and in fact, it's buzzing with the AI agents? If I tell you that this entire piece of animation, which is right now running in front of you, is a faceless video created by an AI agent, I'm sure now you won't be surprised because finally we are launching a lot of such agents at Gignaati.com. But before that, I would like to walk you through how such agents are built. So let me take you through a complete journey of a faceless video creator AI agent that we have built using a basic template that any social media or a content creator can give by giving a title. So I've kept the theme animal, so you can actually keep certain themes, some style, some caption, and some statuses to make sure that when the agent process it, you have all the work done, and then you can change the status. So we come back to this node where the first input sheet picks up the data. So right now the sheet has picked up the one that I've shown you on the Excel sheet, and when I move forward on the sheet, the first and foremost item is that I set the thematics, what I want in my four different screens. Then I split out into the sections. So basically a schematic way of giving input to the GPT model. In this, we have a prompt that you are a master image prompt creator, because what we are going to do, we are now going to create certain images and use the thematics that we have given in the input field. This will help us understand how such prompts are created. So these prompts are nothing but ways to trigger the next workflow, which is the image generation workflow. So we have certain basic removal of extra lines and other things. Now we use in this node, we are using the API, which is Pi API. You can easily go to the Pi API console and register on Pi API, find these things. These are some of my logs. It comes with some free credits. You can always test and try this particular thing. So I come back, there is a header authentication that you have to give. So technical details and everything are like, we will definitely consult you for that. But this is pretty simple. It takes around 90 seconds to generate that particular image. Once the image is generated, you can actually fetch those generated images in the next node. So if I show you any of the image that has been created, majestic panda, or what we have, the next one is a silver cat. So let me just pick up this image and show you in the console. So that's a Gignaati's cat that you can see. So coming back to this thing, now we have four different images created that are going to be fed into the model, which is the Runway model, next model. So we have the IDs of all these four images coming in from the Pi API. This particular console with the input ready to generate the videos. We're going to put this particular thing into the Runway. There's a Runway website that you can easily go. You might have to top up some amount onto this thing. It doesn't come free. So you can just come push your API keys, get your API keys from here. I'm not going into the technical details much on this, but I'm just trying to give you an agentic approach of how these agents are prepared. Once the video is prepared, we'll be fetching the video. This video is something that if I again show you some of these things, these are 5 second of videos which probably have come in, and every video gives us. So we have one failed node right now here. We can always troubleshoot and see what error went into it, and we can run down. But I've specifically kept this failed node for us to understand the typical errors that come in agentic flow. So after these videos have been generated, we are now going to create a audio, which is through a sound agent. So for that, we are again going to use the approach where we are going to first update a sheet, and we are going to mention that we have created the video. So status in this particular sheet is updated. If it is not, it's to do. So once it's to do, then the event starts. And I come back, I have now a sound agent input ready, where my sound agent gives another set of prompt, and it says that neon cityscape and blah blah blah, all these things, and it's a Gignaati shimmer of successful deals closing in the digital world. And then we actually set this node. This is very important because a lot of time you see the /n input. So this is one of the basic problem in most of the agentic flows. So how to remove this? You just have to do json.output.trimn. So this is something which is beneficial for all AI agent no code developers. Then we actually go to the 11 labs, and we have the 11 labs API. So it's a pretty popular schematic. Same way, you can actually create your particular sound effect or whatsoever you want to do. So the endpoint that we are using is the sound effect. We can always, or we can do, some dubbings or something. So all of these things are pretty much comfortable in this section. So we push this thing and we have a file ready. So if you see, this is a kind of a background, neon cityscape, cyber futuristic background that voice has been generated basis this electric pulse of digital commerce and cyber agents, virtual sales for something glitching UI landscape. So this is something which we get created. Once the audio is ready, we will put this into Google Drive, because we are going to use this thing to merge our video and the audio file. This merging node is pretty simple. We don't do much of the stuff. It's a NA10 merge node where we are just going to do all possible combinations, and then we split out the part, and then we start rendering the videos. So now in this section, it's very important to use Creatomate, which is again a console where we can render all these things. So Creatomate is also some credits comes for free, so you can actually configure the header files and other things. It's pretty simple, fast, not a difficult thing. These bearer tokens are something mine. You can always change these things, and probably this is the next step where we render this video, give 25 seconds, and then at this stage we are ready with our actual video, which I showed you in the starting. So this is the whole flow that I've run, and this is quite a couple of hours of hard work that has gone in coming till this stage. But the idea is to tell you that we are able to create such faceless videos, and probably the cost is like not much. You spend less than $1 for all these things. And once this is done and ready, so there is one option that I can actually create a YouTube node at this console, and I can upload my video to the YouTube. So I go there and I say I upload this to the YouTube console. I have my YouTube credentials. I can give a title, AI agents, the jungle of AI agents. I can select my code wherever this YouTube channel belongs. I can select my category. The data is the binary type. I can pick this up. Always remember, privacy status and descriptions are very important. If you keep these unlisted, so it'll just be uploaded but not be published. So you can actually go, but if you want to publish and make it private or public, so you can go ahead and do that. You have other options where you can give descriptions, you can notify subscribers. So I say check out more AI agents at Gignaati.com. We are building some super agents, and if I run this thing, it's going to send all these data into my console. But for the sake, because I have not enabled this particular thing, so I'm just trying to disconnect this thing and show you that this particular console, this was just a YouTube thing I connected. In case if I just want that, because my video is ready, I can go ahead and upload, or do up, put the Google console credits active and make the YouTube V API enabled. So that's a small step. Nonetheless, we open the next step, which I have kept it this, where I go back to my sheet, which is the faceless video sheet, and where I have not processed, like published status. So I would say that once I publish this to this YouTube, I would like to say that, okay, mark this as processed. So I'm just going to put this thing, grab the first row where I have the data. I want to just put this thing and say that, okay, this is done. And then the video link that I have created, I would just like to pass it on once the agent runs on a schedule or whatsoever. I want this email to be sent to me that, okay, this has worked out, and then whatever the Excel sheet that I've given, I can easily pick that up. So this is a pretty simple and straightforward kind of a flow, which will run, execute, and this is like, since I was doing this agent in the morning and I'm recording in the evening, might be some session issues or something could have happened, because it typically doesn't take much time to update this Excel sheet. And this Excel sheet is something where we're just expecting this not process to be changed once the node gets executed. Let me just see if everything is working in the right direction. We have all the credentials for the sheet account already done. Our video is already ready. And yes, so we have, so I think it took a little while to wake it up to Node. And then it says processed. Yes, perfectly fine. I go back here and I say, and this video link is ready with us. So probably it's the simplest way. I go back, I click on the last node, which is the notification node. And now I just have to say that, okay, Yogesh Huja, that's my Gmail ID. Inform Yogesh Huja that this is being done and my entire thing is ready. So I say that, okay, it's called AI assistant. So whatever I've actually thought of keeping the name in the Excel sheet, it's just going to give me the link of it. And I just say send message. This is going to just drop an email on my yogesh.huja@gmail.com, where I typically keep a lot of my personal stuff and personal experiments there. And this is the typical node that runs in. And so probably if you're excited about such kind of, so it's done, and we are pretty much happy to show you a great faceless video creator AI agent. And for more, stay tuned. We are going to put some of the exciting top AI agents on Gignaati.com very soon. Stay connected and stay innovative. Thank you very much.